My house is cold. What the heck, bro? Oh, bandla. Why do I look so tired? What do you mean? I do say it's a motivation thing. I should actually be editing game. Yo, eh. Kwaze kwa. Kwaze kwa. Kwaze kwa. Kwaze kwa. Makaro. Hi, Makaro. How are you, Sissy? How are you, my doll? Go, guys, it's Thursday. We made it out alive, hey? Praise God. We made it out alive. When the week started, it was like, what do you mean, bro? It's Monday. It said, what do you mean? But here we are, and we are smiling, we are alive. We thank God. I'm fine, thanks. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. I wasn't, not wow, not that I wasn't well, but I had, how do I explain this? I had a great day and I'm good, but physically I wasn't 100%. So I went a more lower area. Ka Setswana re di bitsa mo dintšhong. Okay. Lower area, man, guys. More where you normally feel your period pains. There. Today, guys, that area showed me flames. I don't know what was going on. I was in discomfort the whole day. It was painful, yes, but it wasn't crazy painful. But I was so just in discomfort literally the whole day. And I said to myself, as soon as I get home, I'm gonna get but again, cranberry juice, because cranberry juice does help with that. I don't even know why I didn't buy it at work, because I mean the shops I could have just bought it. But as soon as I got home, then the pain disappeared. I don't know what normally causes it. That pain. I don't know what causes it. I think it just comes and goes. Thank you, mommy. But now it's gone. I got home because I was working from. I'm sorry, from the office today. But how was your day? How was your day? How was your day, Mikado? I thought I should just make it live and let us catch up and let us talk. Let's just have a chit chat about everything. The random lives that I said I'm going to do, because I'm no longer dropping 2 videos a week and I have failed dismally, okay? Just to come and catch up with you guys and chat and check how you guys doing. Kanda Gazam Ara, you're so beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, Andrew, Uti, hi. Hi. Hi, Andrew. How are you guys? How was your day? We in South Africa, it's what's the time now? I don't even know because this is why she aim, but I think it's just after 5 p.m. in the evening. I was asking my Makado, how was your day? How was your day, doll? I thought I would just come here and let's catch up, guys. I haven't done a live catch up in a while. And I think it's just gonna be a chat. Let's talk about it. Let's just talk. Let's just check. Lovely Jyoti, beautiful face. Thank you. Hello, guys. I don't know, my day was fine, sis. Can't complain. I'm glad, sis. You know, as long as we don't have anything to complain about, because a lot is going on in the world right now. But guys, there's this heavy flu variant that is going around. I I don't know. So there's talks about a lot of things concerning flu. So I don't know what's going on. Asazike. I'm so happy it hasn't attacked me, that flu. I'm so happy. I started with the ginger garlic thingy recently. Not recently, this morning actually, because I haven't made it for 2 weeks now in a row. And I thought, guys, it's winter season, it's flu season also. Let me just make that immune shot. It helps a lot. So I took that this morning and it was, I think, a good move because we're in the office and a lot of people were wearing masks. I know people are sick or they're just trying to, they're just trying to be cautious. Oh, yes, let's pay for the contribution and women. Hey, Shwena. Nah, let's do that, guys. Let's do that. A lot is going on in this country. And I think, Nene, what bothers me the most is just disappear. People just going missing. And people just going missing and either being unalived or randomly being found elsewhere. Like this morning, there's a guy, I think from Soweto, he requested I don't know which e-hailing service he requested, Uber or Taxify or whatever, I don't know. And he was found unalived, or his body go mosharing or something. I said that is quite disturbing. But I think what bothers me the most in the kiki bana ba disappear, out of nowhere. I don't know, guys. And I'd love to talk about heavy stuff, but sometimes we have to have these conversations, right? Sometime this week, I was watching a podcast. It's called Hardly Initiated, I think. There's a lady there that was giving a testimony that touched my soul. That testimony just touched my soul. This lady was talking about how her mother sold her to for drugs at 5 years old. 5 years old, a whole mother. And what I took from that conversation, or what was happening there, what I took from that conversation is that, based on the comment section of that conversation, a lot of children are going through that and have gone through that similar experience. That children that were raised in the foster care, specifically in the US, but I know that this just doesn't happen in the US. I think it happens all over the world. I think it was just a spotlight thing in the US because I think in the movie industry, because we see a lot of that in those, in movies typically, but I know for sure that it just doesn't happen in America. I mean, foster kids, the experience that foster kids, guys, that lady's testimony had me. I was watching it and I was like this. At some point, I was scratching my head. I couldn't even cry because I felt like it's not my pain. If I cry, imagine how she feels as an adult. I mean, she's a full blown adult at this point. She's married. She's got kids and all of that. But when she was telling her story, her innocence was taken at the age of 5 or something, by her mom's drug dealer. Her mom was a crack addict, and if you follow the story of crack in all over the world actually, but specifically in the US, if you follow the story of crack, how it was planted, and I'm saying because I'm on YouTube, how it was planted in black communities, how it was planted in black communities, because there was an agenda, you know, to make sure that those communities don't, not just the black community, I think it's the Mexican, the Mexicans and all yeah, all those races, and it affected them greatly because every second person that you speak to back in the day, or the stories that you hear of those people there, it's that their parents were crack addicts, therefore this is how they ended up in foster care, and when in foster care this is what happened to them. And a lot of them were also, oh, I guess ke tla kgona go bua na, ke trafficked, like traffic la ntshwara ke ra ke re traffic department la ntshwara, that were also are also, missing children are actually it's happening mostly to foster kids. So foster kids just disappear. That system apparently is used um, just to like it's crazy. It's crazy, guys. I know it's a heavy topic to start with, but I was just watching that podcast, and while I was listening to it, it just touched my heart. I said, my gosh, some people went through horrible, horrible, horrible things in life, horrific things in life. But yeah, guys, it's a Thursday. I also saw, I also saw this thing trending, things I'm not, trends I'm not going to fall for, and I thought, oh my gosh, I would like to make a little video. Yet trends I'm not going to fall for. I think I have, a couple. At the top of my head, I'm thinking trends I'm not gonna fall for. I'm gonna say, okay, because the red app here, YouTube does want us to talk about that. I think they will thing in my video. The LBB, Mari, read it backwards. LBB, you guys get me? That's a trend that I'm not falling for. LBB. Number one trend that I'm not falling for. Arias, I get you. I hear you too. It's too much. It is too much when I'm a card. It's a podcast trends or what? No, it's not. It's not a podcast. It's just something that's trending all over. Well, it was trending mostly on TikTok. So it trends I won't fall for. Then you list a number of things that you won't fall for. Some obviously joke. I just saw one. Yeah, somebody saying trends that I will not be falling for. I think it says in 2025, and then he says running a marathon, running a 10 kilometer, running a 5 kilometer running. Like, that's funny. But you just name certain things that are trending that you will not, yeah, trending, I think in general, or have been trending for quite a while, that you will not fall for, type of a thing. Yeah. So I'm saying mine is LBB, but you must read it backwards because I can't say it here. You can't even write it here, I think. Or can you? You can write it, I'm sure. But I can't really speak about it because YouTube will flag my video. Yes. I will never miss me with all of that. You know what? I want somebody to screen record this because the internet doesn't forget. The day it's a hell, and you need to bring me proof and say, hey, madam, you said you will never ever do LBB. Here you are. Girl, Serisha and I do. Oh, thank you, Serisha. I'd say, girl, here you are with your LBB. I will not be doing that. So are you from SA? Yes, Serisha, I'm from South Africa. Wonder the South Africa, Devin Finn. Hi, Wonder Boy. Hi, Litabo. Guys, I'm just here to catch up. Just catching up with you guys. We're just chatting. And we're talking about trends, things that that trending trend that people are making, especially on TikTok. It is things I will not be trends that I will not be falling for in 2025. So I'm saying mine is LBB, but you must read it backwards because I can't say it here on YouTube. YouTube will flag my video. That I will like, guys, I will never ever do that. Like, no, I refuse. As a person, and I get it, guys. We all have insecurities, right? As people, everybody, men or women, we all have our insecurities. There's a lot of things that we all wish we could change about ourselves. I get it, baby. Trust me, I get it. If there's anybody in the world that gets it, is me, because growing up I had so many insecurities about my body. I still do have some insecurities about my body. Let's talk about that. I'd say you look nice. Thank you, Underboy. I don't have meant to maintain it. Besides that, Sisi, guys, please. Besides money, when I'm a like, I don't see the point. Like, please like the live stream, guys. Yes, please, guys. Thank you, Makaro. Not Gusten, the dance challenge. The trends I will not be falling for. Trend, or is it a challenge? You know. So I get it. I'm growing up now. I was very insecure about my body. That's why, especially weight. That's why I've always been a person that exercises. For as long as I remember, I've always been a person that exercises, that makes sure that because I was always unhappy about everything regarding my body growing up. Like when I was from a very young age, I was never very happy. I remember I actually have flashbacks sometimes, especially when I'm in church, about this moment that happened. Hi, Jojo. Especially when I'm in church, I have flashbacks, and I think not trauma, why I had insecurities from a very young age is because of comments made around by people around me, whether it's family or friends. But anyway, the church situation was I was in church. I remember the story like it was yesterday. I was in church, and let me give you guys a picture. When I was in primary, and this I was in primary school, I was probably like 10, 11. I was a bit older, 10 or 11. And growing up, between me and my sister was the thin girl, and she was like in beauty pageants. As you guys have seen her, I told you guys that she's trying to revive that chapter of her life. She was thin compared to me. Now I wasn't thin, but also as a young child in primary school, I was also not fat. I was not. I was not. I was actually quite tiny. Like there's a picture. Nikitale Wantayon. Okay, I'll put it out in the next vlog. Not the next vlog. One of my vlogs coming up vlog. I'll talk about. I'll show you guys my pictures when I was young. But I wasn't a chubby fat child. I wasn't like a big chubby child at all. But compared to my sister Nikinali, Nikinali Million. And also all my life I was always told that kinkile shape ya rakgadi wa ka. Rakgadi wa ka ke bana ba curvaceous because they could see when I was developing, I get my body nail shaped a little bit like that. But today, as you guys can see, it's not like I don't have very big bums, very, very curvaceous or anything. But anyway, in primary school, you can do makeup, Litabo. Hi, Litabo, you can do makeup. Thank you. I told him, I'm just going to ask you a question. Have you been married? Oh, but Litabo, I'm married. But anyway, so when I was in church, there was this girl that I knew in church. She was not my friend, but I just knew her, and we were just cordial with each other. We were just cool. We greet each other, whatever, but we were not friends. So the one time I'm sitting in front of her, a row in front of her, and she's sitting in a row behind me. So we're singing, we're singing and we're dancing, not like, but like just in front of, like I was sitting in front of them as I'm saying. And then we're just moving. Kante behind me, she's busy playing with my behind, like making fun of my behind, that as I'm moving, my behind is jiggling. At that time, as she's doing that, I didn't see it. I didn't pay attention immediately. I didn't see it immediately. Eventually, I picked it up. I picked up that, she was making fun of me, and she and the girls behind me were laughing. Clearly, I've got a, a jiggly fat bum, and they were making fun of my bum. And from that day, or from that moment, I've always, not always, from that day or from that moment, for a very long time, at that young age, I was very insecure about the jiggly big bum that I had. Whoever is in Christ is a new creation. Thank you. Number 2. Yeah, we all do have those insecurities when Jahan. And if you look at me, guys, today I'm not big. Like, I'm not that big curvaceous. Yes, I do have a little of a shape, but I'm not like big. So it was quite confusing. But I guess as my body was developing when I was young, and I know I was wearing a dress. And as a young black girl, when you're developing at that age, the first thing that comes out is your curves and your little behind. So after she did that in church, oh, she I don't know what she did to me, but I was very, very insecure about that. I wished for a long time that I had a smaller one, or I shaped like my sister, because my sister is more tiny. That girl has never been fat in her life. But Johanna, what I was saying is that we're talking about that thing at things in trends that I will not fall for. So I'm saying I will not fall for LBB, but you must read it backwards, because I can't say it on this platform. But I will say, then after that, when I went to high school and whatever, I was very athletic. Maybe this is why I always make sure that I'm sporty. I'm playing sport because I played sport and whatever to keep fit. I don't know. Maybe I did, but regardless, I enjoyed everything. I enjoyed sport. I was doing sports in school. I was doing everything. I was an all rounder. In high school, I don't think I was insecure about my whole physique, but I remember what I was. No, BBL, not BBW. And they can tell me your age, but on this table. So anyway, so I was in high school. I was okay with my whole physique, ne? I think I was okay with everything. The only thing that I really did not like in high school was my legs. I hated my legs, guys. I thought I had the thinnest, ugly legs. This is why I wore pants and I was a bit of a tomboy throughout my high school. Not a bit. I was actually a serious tomboy. Oh, no for that. I'd rather do weights and build a natural one. So literally, and the girls don't get that. The girls don't even believe that you can just do squats and lift weights and your behind will shape. You know what I mean? So I was very insecure about my legs. I thought I had very skinny, thin legs, and I hated my legs, and I did not show them. I literally only started wearing dresses after matric. I think my mother was so relieved because I think she was scared that this one is not make sure that she want to be a boy, you know. Yeah, that's where the topic of insecurity comes from. I was just saying that I do get it that all of us have that insecurity, you know, we all do, guys. Something about your body annoys you, but I'm not going through the extreme of reconstructing my whole body. So not my whole body, but reconstructing my body. And you know that surgery, the BBL is one, the LLB, sorry, is one of the most dangerous surgeries that you can do in the world. One of the most dangerous, deadly. So, not a grand too. But I was speaking to, because I had a makeup client recently, and she did a LBB. You guys get me? LBB. She did that, and she is in her late 50s. I think she's 56. She said she's 56. She did it. So when I went to her house and she walked in, that plus the maintenance exactly. And now, and have exactly when I'm account. And have you seen now the girlies apparently young into you. Apparently it smells, and people are explaining why it smells. What it smells because I can see it's leaking after surgery. Like drama. So this lady I was telling you about, guys, she's 56. She did the LBB. She did it, and she did it in South Africa. So when I met her, it was my first time meeting her, and when she walked into the house, I saw her. I did not even suspect that she had it done. You know, she did something to her body. Nothing, guys. She looked normal and natural. And to me, in South Africa, that's very common and normal. You know, whether a person is elderly or not, that shape is very common. I mean, most South African women are shaped like that. So when she walked in, and because she's older, I didn't even suspect or think about it. So later on, as I was doing her makeup, she was telling me, "Sisi, Mina, I did that. I did that." She even told me her doctor where she did it, and she was telling me where she did it and when she did it and how much it cost her. And I said, "Oh my gosh, it looks so natural." And she's like, "I don't know why the girlies are going to take you to get it done because there's a beautiful, excellent doctor. Dr. Mamang Hensen, I think the doctor is based in." She did it and she looked amazing. And I said, "You know what? Each to its own." But has looked weird because I've seen one of somebody that looked like so obvious. Actually, two people that I've seen live. One of them is famous. One is not. It's just a regular girl that I know. Has like it was so obvious, guys. By it's a LBB. It was so obvious. But that lady that I'm talking about, my makeup client, it was not obvious at all. She I don't know what she called it. She called it a whole thing. It wasn't just a LBB. It was LBB and then the tummy tucks and liposuction and what. And she showed me Ukba, where they took the fat and they took that fat and they put it on her behind, and like she was showing me the whole thing. The whole thing. It looks so beautiful, but I'm like, I'm not even sold. Like, I have no desire to even try. The the process does look very painful, guys, and it's very that's exactly it. They don't get it right, and they're going to Borscht. There's also Borscht doctors there in Turkey, and people are just risking their lives, guys. Nah, I don't understand. Like, I'm not judging anyone. I'm just saying, well, that's a trend I will not fall for. But anyway, that lady does look very stunning. Her body looks so natural. That doctor must actually advertise his services in South Africa so people can stop going to Turkey and just go to that person here in South. Because I think she said she paid about 100K or 110K, I can't remember, but somewhere there. And yeah, that's just me. I'm not doing that. Baby, miss me. And another trend that I'm thinking of that I will not fall for. What's another trend that I will not fall for, guys? There's so many trends that I will not fall for. Oh, before we move on to another trend that I will not fall for, one thing that I might do is into Kaba lipo. Just from Kaba. Or then I'm just removing fat. I'm not changing anything. I'm just removing fat. That is one trend that I will fall for. Probably. And also growing up, guys, I do tell you guys, I was so insecure about my ears. Do you guys see how big my ears are? I was so insecure about my ears. Growing up, guys, the worst. I had the biggest insecurity. I hated showing my ears. If any opportunity I got to hide my ears, I would. And I also hated my teeth. But my teeth, that's because my sister used to tease me. Again, she and I used to fight a lot when we were young, obviously. So we'd find something to tease each other about, and she teased me about my teeth. I looked at my teeth and I hated it. Also, I hated my smile, so I didn't smile a lot when I was a kid. What the heck, bro? Because when I smile, you see the gums. I hated it. I hated it. I wanted to die. So whenever I smiled, I think the kids are, you would never find me. Like, never. But I was a baby and I was crazy. Thank you. Thank you, Laila. You know what I mean, guys. So yeah, what's another trend I will not fall for? Another trend I will not fall for is again, guys. I want to say it, but I don't know how to explain it like properly, like but you see that popular image, yeah, Jesus Christ with the white man standing there. That's a trend I will not fall for. That's not Jesus, guys. That picture, in the around Jesus, it's a trend I'm not falling for. That's not Jesus. If you know the original, where that picture actually originates from, Leonardo da Vinci. If you know the whole full story, you will be so disgusted, and who the people on that painting actually are. You will be so disgusted. That trend I'm not falling for. That is not Jesus on that picture. A lot of people don't even know how the Messiah looked like while he was walking on earth, but they claim to know. Some people tell Jesus is black, some people say Jesus is white. I mean, people even painting him with that painting that I'm talking about. That's a trend I'm not falling for, okay? No. The Messiah was not. That's not the Messiah, actually. Hi, Silvio. How are you? Hi, Becky. I have perfect teeth. Thank you. I know. Now I love my teeth. Thank you, Becky. Thank you. But now I love my teeth. I'm unbothered. Okay, I love my teeth. That's why I smile freely. I'm old, like when you reach 40. But anyway, I think from high school, after high school, I think that's when I didn't give a damn. I love my smile now. I'm okay. I really really loved it. I really really love my teeth. Absolutely, I have no issues. Maybe the other insecurity I had, and I'm saying had now because I'm 14, I'm unbothered because I no longer have wear short things as much as I used to. I had big insecurities, got cellulite on the back of my thighs. Yo, and it's the most stubborn. That cellulite. But because I don't really wear a lot of like short things all the time like I used to, I'm a bit unbothered now. I am a bit unbothered, but it's not as crazy as it used to be. And my ears, of course, guys, please. I don't care. My ears are big, and then what? No, I don't have insecurities. I think my biggest insecurity now as I'm older was just the cellulite and the love handles. Whew. Love handles, guys. Till today, they annoy me. Limkaba. Wabana mkaba ki number one, actually. Mkaba, number one. I cannot tell. I'm a bit better. But mkaba, I'm still very much insecure about it, guys. Mkaba. And the only way I'm going to lose mkaba, guys, if I start, like, stop eating. I eat. Like tonight, I said to my nephew, I don't regularly popcorn. That's all I'm having for dinner. Because I had a heavy lunch. I had a wrap at work. And I said, I'm not going to eat anything heavy. So I'm just having popcorn. I just had an apple and popcorn. But they also bought us chocolate from work. So I had a PS. And I'm like, I'm not going to have full dinner. Okay, I'm trying to reduce the... I'm trying to have a flat stomach. Guys, sorry. Am I light? Yeah, so that's another trend I'm not falling for. That picture, yeah, white Jesus is the real Messiah. That's not him. That's a trend I'm not falling for, okay? Go argue with your ancestors. That's not the Messiah. What's another trend that I'm not falling for? Trends that I'm not falling for. My collateral, just popcorn. Sissy, yes. That's it. That's the apple. When I knocked off, I had an apple. Well, for lunch, I had tabariki wrap. So for dinner, when I got home, I just had an apple just before I started the live. Say this. You see, this is what I had. Popcorn. Before the popcorn, I'm gonna have a pear and probably an orange. So it's 3 fruits. And then I'm sure you 2 6. And then yeah, couple my 6 passes, I'll eat popcorn. That's it. Oh, guys. Actually, when I start doing that, have light dinner. The thing is, I never know what to have. It's like, guys, please. Now, when it comes to mkaba and weight, guys, I also want to lose a bit of weight. I know, I always tell you guys that. What's another thing that I will not fall for? Another trend that I will not fall for. I saw people talking about so many things. Is it a trend though? Yeah, no makeup. Is there something trendy or no makeup? Look. No, that makeup look, I don't have a problem with it, but just be barefaced all the time. Like not wearing makeup at all. Is it a trend? If it is, I'm not falling for it. Make a makeup, guys, please. Dig in. Oh, and no gym ka winter. No gym ka winter. If it's a trend, I'm not falling for it. Night gym. I gym. This morning I went to gym. I gym, baby. Me, I gym. Ka cold front Monday, Tuesday. I was inside the gym, freezing. Monday, I even walked to gym in the afternoon. I walked in that cold. It was so cold, but I walked and I went to gym. Yesterday, I was gymming. Tuesday, I was gymming. Wednesday, Thursday, today. I've been gymming. And I'll continue gymming. Maybe lunch, I was expecting Papa and meat. Hi, Neo. I was expecting Papa and meat. Sissy. Mamela mo rap and stress, rap itself. It's heavy. Kick up, guys. Rap it like a flower. Any white. Where's a white? I don't even believe in brown rap. Loni ke feel like heavy. It's heavy, babes. Ke batla ntho tse heavy. Problem ka gore mokhaba o stubborn, and I know gore it's ke dijo tse heavy, especially eating dinner. Hey guys, it's a struggle. And to lose weight in your 40s, Godspeed to you. Marna I know what to do to lose this weight, and I'm gonna do it. Ke batla ho joina also le weight loss ya snake gugu, guys. Has anybody joined it, hey? Makara, no, you're right. Lol, when I opened your live stream, I thought you were at the gym. I know, right? I know, I expected it. That's why I didn't write. Gym motivation. I know. People, when I go live, I'm known to be at the gym. I'm trying to change it here on YouTube as well. Just go live. Pay. Just to go live, besides the gym. Now I will gym, guys. One thing about me, I will die fighting for my body. Fat and me are not friends, and will never be friends. Now I've gained. It's not horrible, but I have gained weight. Has anybody tried joined that ya Google? Na ke bona ya sebetsa. So ya no motho o rekisang o slimile. She herself o slimile. She looks amazing. Ke batla again. I wanna join it. And I think kwaka July, August. Go September, October, ke be smashed. Guys, I've always been obsessed with weight. I'm that person. Asa I'm that person. And I'm strict. Joey na tsega last wena. Strict during the week. I keep at clinic. So I wanna like 2 days or Thursday. I'm like, no, there's absolutely no way I'm gonna eat a web lunch. Cakes and then rice. Cause my man can rice and tin fish. And I must still eat rice. No, guys. It's too much. Akizami. And in time palang khona guys, intermittent fasting. Like I used to be so strict. I'm not terrible, but I used to be strict. At 8 o'clock, nothing. I would eat nothing. And for like for months, like it was normal. I don't know where I lost it. I'm still struggling. I am pushing. I don't want to lie. I'm pushing. I don't cheat a lot when it comes to intermittent fasting. And when I do, it's normally when we sleep very late with my husband, like on the weekend. But I'm also trying to stop it because I think it's just a habit. It's not that I want to, that munchies thing. It's not that I want munchies, but I do it. Ugh. I want to try it with when I'm a card. I want to try to do this diet. Lemon matters negugu okay. And where she is today. You want to know the tape when I chin get along in the tape. Naki motolis tape, my dear. Naki motolis tape. So I can't. But I also don't get it. Like I don't like myself when I've just gained weight. Imagine if Kate Luchel and then I'm just huge. No, babes. Oh, I refuse. I'll refuse. I'll be so unhappy. I think besides being insecure, I'll be very unhappy. And imagine my poor husband having a unhappy wife 24/7. Okay. Oh wow. No. Oh no. Yeah, and what's another trend that I'm not falling for, guys? People were saying Eddie Lash. Eddie Lash, I don't have a problem. Not Eddie Lash because I like to be a doll. I like to be a doll. But also I think it's so convenient when you've got lashes on and then with a makeup because the strap lashes dinkanako, guys. And sometimes you don't have them, you don't have the cute ones that you really like. They do take a bit of your time if you're doing your own makeup, they take time because I'm so getting glue, you wait, then you put. So if it's like this, it feels like a quick thing. But also I love that look of looking like a doll even when I don't have makeup, got a lash on. But I don't mind walking around without lashes and just being natural. And doing makeup without lashes, you guys have seen me. I don't mind. What's the other name? She lost weight. She lost weight. I guess Lenda Gugu Jali hey. Gugu atudlala le gona. You go to Grace Bible Church, my card. Yes. Yes, I do. I do go to Grace Bible Church. It's the only church that I've actually tried since being born again. I think I want to try other. No, I know I do want to try other churches. Khonale me o mongwe. I don't know if you guys know her. But me Matapelo. But I think ke go Springs. Ke re modisane ke go Valley le go Springs. I'm like, it's so far. I mean, yeah, but I do go to Grace. I enjoy it. I enjoy it because well, it's the only church that I have tried. I've never tried any other church since being born again. So I can't say I don't have anything to compare it to. I don't. They look natural. Uche Ingdilesh. Thank you, my caro. They do, ne? Yeah, my lash tag gets me when it comes to my lashes. But I also like drama. But I feel like drama, it's about like drama, like dramatic lashes, it's about like keeping your makeup like all the time. And I don't go to the office all the time because when I used to go to the office every day, ke ne ke phafa ngwanyana. Ne ke ja phafo. Ke ngwanyana wa phafo nna ge. Ke ngwanyana wa phafo. Ke ngwanyana wa phafo. So because I don't go to the office every day, like it doesn't really make sense for me to have dramatic lashes. Unless maybe I'm going somewhere, I have like a big event, I will go for dramatic lashes. But I actually don't mind. I am very confident and comfortable with or without makeup and now without lashes. Very comfortable. What's another trends that I'm not falling for? Again, by the time ke bone e dula eng di step gampe kan checking rotting, just like rotting, bed rotting. Do they call it bed rotting or just rotting? Basically, just rotting, doing absolutely nothing. Just rotting away on the bed. Or like I think they say you're sitting in bed eating. The whole day. No, no, I'm not falling for that trend. Mark me absent, teacher. I'm not doing that. I'm not wasting a day. No, I will wake up, I'll wash my body, I will make food, eat outside bed, and be productive. And productivity doesn't mean doing labor, intense things, or, just be productive. I don't know, but I'm not rotting. Yeah, we are rot. I get rot. Really. I am going to the such nice at UJ campus. Oh, so which church do you go to, Makar? Yeah, everybody loves the Soweto branch since it's one of the biggest. There's one also I think in Kibla Park, but I haven't tried it. Yeah, I haven't. Yeah, I haven't tried any other um Bazalani church, so I don't have anything to compare Grace to. I don't. It would be nice to visit other churches as well. But I enjoy it. I enjoy a Grace. It's good. It's good. I don't mind resting, but not in bed always. Yeah, Gisho, and I are rotting. There's this trend out of people are rotting. I was rotting today. I was rotting. Rotting just means you're in bed the whole day. Where's the next? Maybe watching your favorite series, not getting out of bed, not bathing, eating in bed. Why am I feel like kitchen into fish, whatever you in bed the whole day, like the whole day type of a thing. Just enjoy. They call it rotting. No, that's not something I'd enjoy doing. I would rather wake up and take a walk, come back and just chill and do nothing. I do. Yeah, but we're different, right? Some people want to, that's resting for them. Maybe that's how they rest. But that's a trend I'm not falling for. Sorry, not me. Not me. And do you make base in time to watch Rema is close to me? Now I'm streaming. Oh. So why don't you go to Rema? Hey, now because now I go to Grace physically. It's not always nice for me. I guess like stream, I would rather even not watch it. I would rather not. I like being there physically. It's nice. But was born in Methodist church. Oh yeah. Oh really? That's nice. Methodist. Okay. Now I was born Catholic. Yeah, I was raised there. With the only church I knew. This is actually the second church I'm. This is the second church I'm trying. Yeah, I've only been to Catholic. No, but in school, I think we went to a predominantly Indian school, so they didn't have, and the area was predominantly Muslim, and they only had mosques and the temples. I'm a Hindu, so there was a Christian church, I think, in a colored area. Was there? But why didn't we go to that church? No, there wasn't a Christian church nearby. There wasn't a Christian church nearby. Yeah, that's why. So in high school, I actually didn't go to church. I would only go to church when I go home. and I went to boarding school and would only go home 4 times a year. So that means that I only went to church 4 times a year. And my mother made sure when I was home, Sunday, Nanzosa Pagila. Kerktu maiding, kerktu. Yeah, and also when I was older, I actually enjoyed church much more versus when I was younger. So when my mom said, Harry, Kiriking, when I was older, I enjoyed it. It was nice. I missed it actually. I wanted to even find a Catholic church in Rustenburg because I went to school in Rustenburg. Kutlhabane, and it was a bit of a distance and it wasn't safe. They allowed it because we asked if we could go to church and they allowed us. But it was a distance and it was such a thingy. But we are born in Methodist Church. I'm South Africa and you, Andrew. I'm also from South Africa, Andrew. Married to a Catholic man. Really? Yeah, I was Catholic. So how do you guys maneuver that situation? My husband went to, I forgot the name of the church, but he's not a big church person. He doesn't mind. That's why he says, do you, boo? So I'm doing me, boo, when it comes to church. So when I was in high school, I was trying to find a Roman Catholic church. I found it Kutlhabane, but I couldn't go on Sundays because to get there from where it was very close, yet we couldn't walk because I mean like we were just babies, we kids, we're not gonna work. We needed taxi, but to get to Kukas, you'd have to catch a taxi to town from town and then only go to Kukas. So it felt like a chore. So we were like, no, we'll just go to church when we're home. For when we're in school, I guess we wouldn't find a church. And I also remember asking, I think we asked one of the teachers. I'm assuming she was Christian or born again, and they used to bring for a while though. Was it a while? No, it wasn't long. Let me know so for a while. For a couple of Sundays, they brought the service to us, Kuskulu, because the school allowed them. There was a hall thing. They allowed them to use the wall to, to hold the church service there. I think they did that. I don't know why they stopped, guys. I can't remember. Hey, yeah, but for most of my life in high school, I didn't church. Most of the time, I didn't church, but I did go to church, as I said, during school holidays, which I was only allowed to go home 4 times a year. So that was my church thingy. Yeah, that's me. There we go. Oh, your hubby also goes to Rema, so he also ditched Catholic. My hubby is not a church person. He's not. Yo, guys, what is there? What is there? I want to watch Joey's vlog because Nicola officing. I didn't watch it Thursday, but it was nice being here. And I got to go. Thanks for joining, my Caroline. I'm going. Kishabilena come like 48 minutes. That's it. And thank you for liking the live, guys. Zanko, thank you. Hi, Zino. I was about to end the live. You are late, my dear. We've been at it. How are you, Momsy? Oh, how cute do you look in those braids? What's the one, Khalis? You just arrived, sis, and I'm tired now. I want to eat. You just arrived in Tombo. How cute do you look in those braids? Like, you look so stunning. I doubt it now, guys. I'm gonna do braids this season here. But I think I want to. I don't know. Maybe next month. Let's see. Not every winter I never miss braids. Year in, year out. So I thought this year I get like miss. But I doubt. I can save. Let's see. Maybe get like July. Because one thing about braids, guys, get convenience and you look so cute. I mean, braids. Braids make us look so cute. So stunning. If I do them, I must actually ask you, or I must just try to find 100% human hair piece. Normally, it's not the greatest quality, because I see she added some more curls on her braids. I must ask her if it's tangling or what. Okay, yes, thank you, mommy. It is. It's so warm. Oh, I'm like, this is now. Like, I really love this week. Love it, ma'am. Perfect. I love it. No, for the full of month of June, I know for sure that I'm not doing braids. Zobona next month. Also July. Can't believe next month is July. What? 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 What are you telling me? July? Yeah, guys. Okay. Alright, guys. Thank you for joining. Let me go. And again, it's a Thursday live here because I said I actually wanted to do them every Thursday, these lives, because then I can start to hop again Thursday. Or not even just Thursday, anytime. Like once a week, go live. If I can, actually, I must try to go live, get some makeup, ne? Because I don't think I've done that yet. Alright. Anyway, guys, let me go. Thank you for joining. I hope you are keeping warm during this winter season. This is part of my dinner. After this, it's like sabatlele orange. Kishapka orange. After this, get the popcorn. Bye, Z.